Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to No Limits Wrestling, and still to come tonight, Triple H will explain his actions. Why did he attack Shawn Michaels at the end of last week? We'll find out from the game here this evening, as he will explain all. But in the middle of the ring you see there, all of the ladders are set up, and you see the 5 of the 6 participants who will compete in the Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania. All 5 of these guys qualified last week, and you see there AJ Styles, Kane, The Miz, Mr. Kennedy and Sin Cara. There is still one more spot to be filled, but the 5 of the 6 filled spots are in the ring at the moment, and they have been called and summoned here in a final confrontation. Well, it looks as if Kane has a microphone. Is Kane gonna deliver some sickening words to his opponents at WrestleMania? He's got the mic in hand. I can only imagine what... Oh, wait.
No.
Kennedy snatching the mic.
That is true. You know, it's pretty obvious to me. It's pretty obvious to everybody out here that you don't want to fight tonight, do you? You don't want to fight. But you know, you might as well just step aside. Everybody here might as well just step aside, because you're looking at the man who is going to be Mr. Money in the Bank. You're looking at Mr.
Oh, wait. Tag team partner Miz snatching the mic.
Entertaining and charismatic superstar. I am the reason people watch. I'm the reason people are watching tonight. I carried you. I was the talent of the tag team because I'm the Miz and I'm awesome.
Well, everybody trying to wrestle the mic from each other. What's Sin Cara got to say?
I am an intense competitor. En México, yo he luchado con las grandes estrellas, con todos. Pero mi llegada aquí a la WWE, ever since I started here, I held back out of respect for the other people. Now that I'm here, ahora que estoy aquí, nobody's gonna stop me. Nada ni nadie me van a detener. This style and this aggression, it's me. Ese soy yo, the real Sin Cara.
Oh, Styles now with the mic. What do you think he's got to say about this entire situation after defeating Jericho last week?
Are you seriously going to stand out here crying and complaining about your not getting a world title shot? You should be the world heavyweight champion. I should be the world heavyweight champion. Maybe you just forgot what you've done in the past year. So stop crying and complaining about it. But nobody cares about it. Nobody cares about the past. What they care about is the present. What they care about is who's going to be the next #1 contender for the world heavyweight title. But I can tell you this, you and I out here flapping our gums isn't going to get us any closer. But I can tell you what is. Open fight night. I'm calling you out right here, right now.
AJ Styles challenging The Miz and all of the other Money in the Bank competitors. 5 combustible elements in the ring, all who will compete at WrestleMania. The tension is building. We've been hearing this for weeks, but is he here? I can only imagine, and there he is. He is the fans' choice, the Second City Saint, our saviour, and he is here in No Limits Wrestling. You voted for him, and he is here in the company. CM Punk coming out here for the first time ever to an incredible crowd response. CM Punk is in No Limits Wrestling. He's been hyped up for weeks, but he's finally here. The fans' choice is here. And he is so happy to be here. Interrupting the 5 guys and already in the ring. And looking out on the crowd. What a atmosphere it is here. Well, 5 of the 6 spots of Money in the Bank have been filled. And I think that the 6th spot in Money in the Bank at WrestleMania has just been taken up. CM Punk looks into the eyes of AJ and everybody else. CM Punk wants to be World Heavyweight Mr. Money in the Bank. Guys, I completely understand, I get it. Look, just don't come barging into my office and demanding a tag team championship shot, because I'm not just going to give it to you, alright? You've got to earn it. Now I understand that you've been here since the beginning, and that's fine, alright? But I treat all of my employees the exact same way. So you cannot just come in and demand a tag team championship shot. I mean, the last time we even saw you on pay-per-view was the Royal Rumble, and like, how long did each of you last? It doesn't even matter. But the fact is, I'm not trying to bury you here, right? You can go out there and you can earn yourselves a tag team championship match, because I know you haven't had one since August, and that's fair enough. Because London and Kendrick, I respect you. You're one of my favourite tag teams in NLW, and I'm not gonna make anything about it, right? So, if you want a tag team championship match at WrestleMania against Kofi Kingston and R-Truth, then you first got to face the team out there that I've chosen for you to face. The winners of that matchup, the upcoming tag team matchup, if you win that match, then you can go to WrestleMania and you can face the tag team champions. However, if they beat you, then looks as if we're not going to be seeing you two for a long time, are we? I hope you understand. Thanks, bye. You know, I think it's fair that London and Kendrick have requested this #1 contenders match, and I think it's fair that the commission has given it to them, because quite frankly they haven't had a shot at the tag team titles since Uprising, and that was last August. So it's good to see them back in the tag team title hunt tonight. And there you see the tag team champions gonna look on at this #1 contenders match. The winner of the following contest will face those 2 men for the NLW Tag Team Championships. London and Kendrick surprisingly have not held the NLW Tag Team titles before. They've came close on several occasions. However, they have a chance to do it tonight against the opposing team of, I'm going to guess that one half of them's Chavo Guerrero. I mean, that's their music. This match was only just put together. So #1 contenders match here for the tag team titles. You see Chavo Guerrero there. And there is his partner, Big Super Mex Hernandez. And this is the first time that they've teamed together in NLW. They are former TNA World Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. So to see him in NLW, it's a privilege. But of course, Chavo Guerrero has been on some sort of losing streak as of late. However, can he rekindle a tag team run with his partner Hernandez? Certainly they'd like to think so, but London and Kendrick would like to crush those hopes, because London and Kendrick, they are the more experienced tag team in terms of years teaming together. However, don't count out Chavo and Hernandez. You've got Chavo here, who's just gone, seems to be in trouble at the moment, but then again, his tag team partner Hernandez on the outside, a dominating force, a dominating presence, very intimidating, as you see the tag team champions looking on at this #1 contenders match at ringside. As London delivers shots to Chavo's back. It's good to see London and Kendrick teaming up once again here tonight. Kind of nostalgic as London delivers the moonsault and now is tagged out by Brian Kendrick. Chavo Guerrero now not been in a great mood as of late. Hasn't won many matches. In fact, I believe at the Royal Rumble he lasted the shortest time out of all of them. But London on the top rope in the 450 splash. Is this all his finishing maneuver? And it could be all very quickly, but Hernandez with that big boot to the side of the head of Kendrick, breaking up the pinfall, and elbow, Jesus, right to the face of London. And that is what I'm talking about. Hernandez. Supermex. A very good backup to have if you're Chavo Guerrero, but still not going to interfere in this at the moment. Kendrick has the headlock on him and Chavo in trouble for the moment, but stunned him. The stunner to Brian Kendrick, and now Chavo can finally tag in the big powerhouse. 280 pounds of Hernandez coming over the ropes, and now this may be a game changer in this matchup, telling him to get up off the mat because he's going to deliver some dominating offense. There is one clothesline. Hernandez now going to go for a second, and it looks as if Brian Kendrick is in trouble. The veterans, high flyers, are in trouble for the moment. He's crushed in the corner. London on the outside for the moment, and Hernandez here. Massive backbreaker by Hernandez. Here is the cover. Is this all? But London breaks up the pin. Paul London just about saving the matchup for his team. He should be happy about that, but from behind, Chavo Guerrero on the outside, and now Chavo runs him into the steel steps. Chavo Guerrero on the outside there, sending London into the steps, but meanwhile in the ring, Hernandez in some trouble, but moves out of the way. And it looks as if Hernandez is going to go for some of that offense now. The border toss from Hernandez, and if he can go for the cover now, it may be over. London is down on the outside, and Chavo Guerrero holding out the hand. He wants to pick up the scraps that Hernandez has left. London dazed and confused on the outside. Can he get back in time? The frog splash from Chavo. Is this all? Chavo with the frog splash, and it is. You knew #1 contenders for the tag team titles, Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez. Paul London and Brian Kendrick, unfortunately for them, couldn't get it done. At least they had a shot at it, but it seems as though the fresh team of Chavo and Hernandez was just too much for the High Flyers to overcome. Kofi and Truth have seen their new challengers, and if I were them, I would be worried. It was going well for the High Flyers, London and Kendrick, for a while, 450, but then Chavo managed to tag in Hernandez, and only bad things happened from there. The border toss, and then the frog splash. Chavo Hernandez victorious here this evening. Paul London and Brian Kendrick gave it enough. Maybe they couldn't give it their all tonight, but that's a real shame for them. But the fact of the matter still remains, Chavo Guerrero and Hernandez are the new #1 contenders for Kofi and Truth's Tag Team Championships. They are the champions, and they may be about to be dethroned. If Hernandez and Chavo can keep up this form, they may be the new Tag Team Champions in the future. Still, coming up next to close out the evening, Triple H will finally explain his actions. Why did he attack Shawn Michaels last week? We'll find out. Coming up next, the game speaks out. This coming Wednesday on NLW Metal, it is episode 4, and on that episode, Kane will go one-on-one with Mr. Kennedy. 2 of the 6 guys in the Money in the Bank ladder match at WrestleMania will go one-on-one this Wednesday. And in addition to that, the man who is about to come out here and explain his actions, Triple H, the Royal Rumble winner and #1 contender for the world title, will be in action this coming Wednesday on NLW Metal, episode 4, Triple H in action. He'll be in action Wednesday night, and he's going to come out here right now and explain himself. After last week, now well, you hear the crowd response, outright boos for this guy, the Royal Rumble winner and the man who will face his former best friend, Shawn Michaels, at WrestleMania for the World Heavyweight Championship. It was last week. Shawn Michaels and Triple H, DX reunion, celebrating the world title victory of Shawn Michaels. Instead, Triple H made a lasting impression. Instead of getting on with each other until they had to face off, he took it upon himself to make sure that Shawn Michaels knew that they were not friends, that the world title was more important. The commissioner said last week that the World Heavyweight Championship had gotten into relationships in the past, and this one was no exception. Triple H pedigreeing Shawn Michaels in the middle of the ring last week and sending a clear message to his WrestleMania opponent. The world title will be on the line at WrestleMania, and Triple H would like to take it from his best friend, or former best friend. Quite frankly, he's got a lot of explaining to do, and he's going to do it right now.
Shawn, I know you're in that parking lot waiting. I don't solve my problems in parking lots. I solve them in this ring. That's what I did Monday night, Shawn. I solved the problem when I pedigreed your ass. You want to know why I did it, Shawn? Let me tell you why. After all this time, after everything I've done, after everything I've been through for you, you couldn't do this one thing for me. It was my idea, Shawn, for you to be my manager. That's right, my idea. I knew that with you by my side, I would be unstoppable. But Shawn, you just couldn't do it, could you? You just couldn't lower yourself to being my manager. You could never relinquish the spotlight when it was time for somebody else to shine. Well, it's time to face facts, Shawn. And the fact is, the game has passed you by. The fact is, Shawn, now I am the showstopper. Now I am the icon. And you, Shawn, your career in this ring, it's over. Shawn, your back is busted up. And from what I see, your mind is more handicapped than your body. I mean, come on, Shawn. Did you honestly think you could stand in here and still hang with me and be my equal? Come on, Shawn. Monday night was a cold, hard slap in the face of reality for you. And reality is, Shawn, your career in here, your time, it's through. And deep inside you, you know it. Deep inside you, Shawn, you know that's the truth. And all you have left now, all you have left is your pride. And Shawn, all your pride can do at this point is get you hurt. Now, Shawn, I'm not going anywhere. So the way I see it, you've got two choices. You can listen to your pride. You can listen to your pride, and you can come down to this ring, and Shawn, you can try to fight me. You can try. And Shawn, I'm only going to offer this one last time. You can put your pride aside. You can say, screw pride. And you can walk down to this ring and you can accept your role. You can accept your disabilities. You can accept being my manager.
And I have no doubt that there's no way that Shawn Michaels is going to tolerate that. And he is about to come out here and respond to the comments made by the game. Shawn Michaels, this is the first time we've seen him since he was pedigreed in the middle of the ring by his former best friend Triple H. And there he is, the NLW World Heavyweight Champion, Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels at WrestleMania will defend that title against that man, Triple H. But for now, he's got to deal with the fact that Triple H can't accept the fact that Shawn Michaels is still wrestling. You remember years ago that nagging back injury that Shawn Michaels had, but he manages to come back and better than ever. However, Triple H can't seem to accept that. Shawn Michaels is still wrestling and he's our world champion. And Triple H, the jealousy and the animosity towards him. And two of the... Oh, wait a minute. Well, it didn't take long. No words from Shawn Michaels, just actions. The crowd is going ballistic and they are fighting out here. The game, the showstopper, beating each other up as Michaels gives him the takedown. And this is not a matchup, this is an unsanctioned fight. The game now unloading heavy shots onto the Shawn Michaels, onto our champion. And now the game, oh, and now he's reversed. This is not a matchup, this is an early WrestleMania, a brawl. Shawn Michaels is beating the hell out of Triple H. And now Triple H is getting exactly what he deserves. Shawn Michaels looks at him and a clothesline by the game. Triple H clotheslines Shawn Michaels, and this is one hell of a brawl to close out NLW as he's thrown over the top. HBK had him scouted, and if they're going at it like this tonight, imagine what it's going to be like at WrestleMania. It's going to be 10 times worse. HBK now over the top rope, crossbody dive onto the game Triple H. Shawn Michaels taunting to the crowd. And oh, wait a minute, what the hell is Triple H doing now? He's got that world title belt in hand and delivers it off of the skull of Shawn Michaels. The world title belt shot to the face. And the game clotheslining him onto the announce table. My God, the table didn't break, didn't give way, and what the hell is going through his mind? But HBK reversed his Triple H into those steps. The game, is he going to be put in his place? He's just about got to his feet, but sweet chin music silences the game. And he is knocked out cold. A callous Shawn Michaels turned up this evening. Not the regular Shawn Michaels, the pissed off Shawn Michaels. That is the man who just beat up Triple H. That is the guy who's going to face Triple H at WrestleMania for that title. And since last week, Shawn Michaels has had a lot to think about. And all he's thinking about is defending that title and defeating Triple H at WrestleMania. He shows it to Triple H, and an emphatic message has been sent. If you want to take this world title from me, Triple H, you gotta get through me. And that is not easy.